nation. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky, saying every morning I get up and I'm blessed to live this life. I'm blessed to preach. I'm the weed pastor that gets to get up and blaze one for the nation and talk about mental stability and talk about mental health and all the things that I've survived so it can improve other people's lives. I made that rhyme. It's your boy Marky saying, welcome to my show. I want you to get in on this show. I want you to get in on the leaves and the canopy and the trees, if you know what I mean. It's a blessing to be alive, you know? And this morning I'm just gonna jump right into it. It's how far will you go for your happiness? You know, there's a lot of people that, thank you, Bird, that they stop at happy as soon as they get what they want, right? And I'm guilty of it too. Looking back over COVID, I realized how many people believed in fear, and I also believed in how many people believed in lazy. And there's so many things that we can take as an excuse to take time off, right? You know, oh, I didn't have the time. I didn't make it a priority, is what you really should have said. There's so many things. Day one's first, my guy. Oh, dude, we got to do day one first shirts too. Day one's first. This is my day one right there. Day one's for the nation. Check out his left hand. That's the logo, yo. So, when we talk about how far people go for happiness, yesterday we went on a hike, right? And me and my boys, we went out there and we were looking for the oasis and just kept going all the way up into the mountain. It was late, it got dark, and that's it. A1 since day one, my guy. Boom, baby, boom. So, here's what's going down. First of all, until day one, we're doing a rebranding, right? It's got the logo. Everybody keeps calling it Saints Anarchy. We're going to keep doing a full Saints Anarchy shirts. We're going to put them up in the commercial. And we're going to switch the Saints Addiction. Not that it's switched, but keeping all the Saints Addiction stuff with the weed. So obviously weed is Saints Addiction, and this is the morning marijuana motivation. So all the Saints Addiction stuff, because when we're doing the photo shoot, we're going to have the rolls. We're going to make billionaire blunts, and we're doing the billionaire blunt photo shoot, and everybody's going to have a billionaire blunt. $20 one's going to be the Saints Addiction one. The $100 one's going to be the billionaire one. And that way we keep everything sorted so everybody knows what's up. So we got Saints Addiction coming out with its own seeds. We're going to do our own strain. It's going to be a Saints Addiction strain. It's going to be a blunt. Everybody else is doing pre-rolls. There's going to be I'm actually going to Canistars now. Today I have an appointment at 1:30 to go meet with Brenda. Miss Brenda is the owner of not only 420 Wellness, but she also opened Canistars across from Pawn Stars. So life is really good right now. So we got plenty of weed. We got plenty of good choices and healthy addictions, and that's what just switched up is me choosing my happiness, right? So I wasn't finding my happiness at the end of a Coke bag, right? I was finding my happiness cuddling someone, and I switched up what was going to rock my brain as far as dopamines and serotonin. So going on a hike last night was all natural, all serotonins, all physical, everything that's not a detriment to myself. And I stopped running to the other things that were a detriment to me. So when things were going good this weekend, I had a couple girls that just ran off and did a drinking cocaine binge, and I was like, that's your choice. Your choice for happiness is the minimals. You went for the basic shit, and I'm not looking for no basic bitch, right? I'm looking for people that can move beyond their mood, that can move beyond their addictions, and move beyond their habits. And this is what's going to make people better people. And that's why I asked the question, how far will you go for your happiness? I mean, for real, how far will you go to maintain your real happy? Now, here's my day one. He's got children. I've seen him pull extra hours. I've seen him pull extra shifts. I've seen him do extra hustle as long as it takes, whatever it takes to get it done and get like their child a cake, right? So now it's not a cake for you, right? This is a cake for someone else. And that's when you ask yourself, like, who's really paddling for you? Are they willing to give the same type of energy to make you happy as you're willing to give that energy to make them happy? And that was the question of the day, was just like everyone's chasing happiness, whether they know it or not, running to the coffee, running to the beer, whatever they need, they're running to it. But do you love it, your life, more than to give it to someone else? So it's like, here's the cake for me, my selfishness, or here's the cake for everyone. And that's what I started to see for people. There's the people that as long as they're happy, as long as they're good, They got nothing else for you. And I've noticed that too with other people with their egos. It's like when you stop talking about them or the subject that is them, they fade out. They're like, oh, it's not about me anymore. So it's like, oh, I'm going to go run to wherever the limelight is. I'm going to run to wherever the attention is. And a bunch of fucking attention whores out here, bro. They'll do anything for attention and then they'll go as soon as it's gone. So it's like, what are you really hankering in on here, right? Like, what are you really using as your addiction and as your ploy? What's really motivating you? And now you got Saint's addiction, right? Now you got the choice, right? I'm getting a fly over here. I can hear it already. But that is what's going on with our lives, is that's that choice that we make of what's going to make me happy. And I watch people and see what's really making them happy, because they're going to go after it. People do it every day, dude. You can watch their patterns. It's really eerie how predictable we are. But that's going to show you in determination of what you're going to do with your life, right? What are you going to do with your energy? Are you going to go just chase worldly pleasures and just fill yourself up with activities and drugs and things like that? Or are your activities healthy? Are you going to go run out and do a bike run? Are you going to go lift? Are you going to go get your endorphins from a different source? And that's what I'm watching people do. I watch the little rats not on the nicotine, right? They're all around like, we're all on cigarettes, and you're just like, man, that looks hella thirsty, desperate, and dirty. But without judgment, it's also, where do you find your happiness? Are you gonna go run to a group of stinky people and try to suck down a cigarette with them? Like, yeah, let's all get cancer together. And that's what I'm just asking. I'm just like, where are you sourcing your happiness from, right? And how far are you gonna go to get it? Are you willing to sacrifice the weekends like my day one just to go get her birthday cake? Or are you the type of person that only wants your birthday cake every day and you gotta have it sugar in the morning? You gotta be in control of your addictions. You gotta be in control of your happiness, right? Like, finding out what works for you, to thy own self be true, is the most important part of this journey. And when you're just fading from thing to thing, like, oh, I need Molly, oh, I need Coke, oh, I need booze, it's like you're chasing your tail at this point, right? You're chasing the dragon's tail, as we used to say, and you're just spinning your wheels. You haven't really found who you really are. And that's really shitty. That's why I started doing Saints Addiction. Like, I never knew I'd be this happy. I never knew I'd have this amount of abundance. I didn't know that this type of healthy lifestyle was on the other side of my fear, was on the other side of depression, was on the other side of my choices. So it was like, I could go find happiness, climbing 3 stories of stairs outside of the building like Spider-Man to go get some pussy. Oh, that'll make me happy. Till the sex is over and she doesn't love me and there's no feelings and I felt worse than before. People don't talk about that. People don't talk about retail therapy and feeling lonely inside, and their husbands don't love them and cheat on them, but they go and get a $300, $400 purse. That shit won't last. I'm talking about lasting energy. I'm talking about lasting feelings, things that make me feel good inside, like DJing. I don't know, I'm trying to tilt this out. Like DJing, right? This equipment right here, this little small setup makes me feel like I'm 5 years old and I can feel happy inside again, And it's not that again, but it's just another reinforcement of something positive and easy in my life that I can get something happy from, instead of something detrimental like staying up all night doing blow with these girls and fucking up my next day, my week, and my routine. I got plans. I got goals. I got a whole plan for my life, and I don't know about you, but it's full of happiness and activities and things that aren't detrimental to me. So I'm gonna go meet my meetings sober, happy, with this energy. And you're gonna wonder why I'm successful. And I was like, yo, I showed up without being wasted. I showed up without being hungover, and I showed up with a passion and a desire to actually get some shit done. That's what people are addicted to. That's the real energy that they watch in the morning marijuana motivation. They're just like, whoa, this dude's on a whole nother level. Goddamn right I am. And if you want to get on this level, keep watching, keep subscribing, smash that subscribe button, share this with your friends. We all need this morning marijuana motivation. We all need a foot up our ass. We all need that motivation. That's why we're making motivated juice. That's why I'm shining right now. Peace and love. I'm gonna get a shot right here. Where's that photo at? Hold up. We gotta take a screen. I'm like glowing here. Oh, it did do it. Hold up. 1, 2. Got it. And for all the rest of you, go be blessed. Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Phoenix. And I will see you on the other side. All my heart from the start. Your boy Marky Saint. Peace and love. And yeah. Ciao. I love you.